Hello everyone, in this video I'd like to talk about order flow and about one of my favorite confirmation setups on the order flow. And the confirmation setup is called the absorption, and I'll show you on an example on a trade which I had a couple of days back, because I think this is a perfect example how you can use that absorption setup to confirm your trade entry. So let's take a look at it. Let's first start by showing you the level which I wanted to trade, and then I'll show you the absorption setup. Alright, so you're looking at your dollar 30-minute chart, and I had a long level here, this line. This was a long level. It was based on a volume profile setup on those heavy volumes which got formed within this important rejection. So this was the long level. And what happened was that the price started to go in this sudden sell-off, and there was not really any strong macro news behind this. I wasn't really sure what was going on, but there was this sudden sell-off, this spike move, and because of this I was sort of afraid to take that long trade blindly, because it would be risky to go against such a strong sell-off, especially when I didn't really know what caused it. I think it was just a market manipulation, but I wasn't sure. And I was afraid to take that long blindly. So I decided I'll take it, but only if I'll see confirmation on order flow. So what I did was I opened the order flow chart and I was waiting for the price to come to this zone, and I wanted to see a strong confirmation to enter that long trade from here. So let me now switch from this 30-minute price action chart to a 5-minute order flow chart. So this is a 5-minute order flow chart, and here is that selling activity, how the price was dropping towards that level. This blue line, that's the level, right? And as the price was dropping, I was waiting for a confirmation. One of my favorite ones is the absorption, and this is exactly what happened here, and it happened exactly at the level. It happened in here. And this was the only confirmation that I needed to enter that long trade from here and not be afraid of that sell-off that came before that. Now let me talk about that absorption a bit. Absorption is essentially when you see huge orders on bid and on ask. Those need to be like unusually huge orders. If you look, for example, here in this zone, what happened here when the price was dropping, and you look at the volumes on bid and on ask, then you can tell, if you just quickly compare, that the volumes in this heavy volume node are unusually heavy if you compare it to the, let's say, average volumes in here, right? Unusually heavy volumes here. But the unusually heavy volumes need to be both on bid and on ask. In other words, on both sides of the footprint. Now what this is telling us, what the heavy volumes on bid and ask are telling us. Because there was this strong sell-off, then the heavy volumes on bid are showing the sellers who are trying to push through. Now, on the other hand, we have heavy volumes on ask, and those are showing us buyers. And this is important. Those buyers are buying everything the sellers have to sell, and they are absorbing the selling pressure. So even though the sellers are trying to push the price downwards and they are selling and selling and selling, the price doesn't move because the buyers are buying, buying and buying. In some time, the sellers get exhausted and buyers take control and push the price upwards. Right? So this is the absorption, and it needs to happen somewhere around a strong support or resistance zone. Like in this case, it happened exactly at our level. But if it was, for example, let's say in here, it would still be fine. It would still be a confirmation for me to enter a long trade, right? Now, if this happens just randomly somewhere on the chart, like if you see huge volumes on bid and on ask somewhere on the chart, that doesn't really mean anything. It is only important if you see it somewhere around strong support or strong resistance, right? Now let me move the chart a bit so you can see the reaction here. So that was the absorption that told me that it is safe to enter a long trade because selling pressure got absorbed by strong buyers, because the buyers who are buying everything the sellers had to sell. Eventually the buyers won and pushed the price upwards. So that's for the absorption setup. Obviously, this is not the only confirmation setup that you can use with the order flow. If you guys are interested to learn more about that, then you can visit my website. It is trader-dale.com, and if you click trading course and tools, then it will take you to this page where you can browse my trading courses and custom-made indicators. If you scroll down a bit, then here is the order flow pack, which will teach you everything about day trading with order flow and also provide you with my custom-made order flow and volume profile indicators. Alright, so that's for that. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will be looking forward to seeing you next time, and until then, happy trading.